don't teach your children that you have to be twice as good as a white. That's an awful thing to teach a child. Mm-hmm. That's like saying because you're black, white America has a right to change your dollar for 94 cents. But we used to get 50 cents, and before that we used to get nothing. Young folks have to say, we don't want more change for $1. Excuse me, we want a full dollar's change for $1, or this cash register will never ring again.
Yes.
I would also like for young blacks to understand that about 83% of all employment happen with small businesses. And excuse me, if you don't have a small business, then you have nobody to work for you. And I would say to young blacks, get into entrepreneurship. We will never catch up with white America till we get into business, because there's a thing called tax write-offs.
All right, Grand Risings, y'all. It's on a early morning run. It's probably about 6 o'clock right now. Brought the boys with me. First time my youngest son actually rode. My middle son, he rode before. So they both wanted to come, and they've been like this the whole time. So anyway, so we had an early morning run or a late night run. The run was supposed to begin at 12:40 in the morning. The run ended up starting at about, so the run was supposed to start at 12:40 in the morning. And then what ended up happening is I ended up going up on the Amazon website, checking to see, if the load that got canceled, because that's happened before. But what happened this time has never happened before, where they changed the pickup time. So again, the pickup time is supposed to be at 12:40 in the morning. Let's say, I think it was the 19th, June 19th. They changed the time to be picked up on June 18th at 7 p.m. Now, mind you, I was checking on the website at June 18th at 8 p.m. just to check on what's going on. Then come to find out, I checked my email. They told me I have a late pickup. So I called ROC. ROC says, oh, it was an Amazon error, this, and this. How long it's gonna take you to get here? I said 2 hours. They said, okay, 2 hours, fine. I talked to them at 8:40 p.m. They gave me till 10:40 p.m. I said, okay, cool. Get everything together, get ready. Drive a deadhead over there. Of course, bring these ones, make sure they was all ready. So we hopped over there, and when we got there by 10:30, because there wasn't no traffic, the people at the guard check at the Amazon facility says, oh, you know what, according to that load ID you just gave us, you're not supposed to be here until 1:30 in the morning. Mind you, it's 10:30 at night the day before. So all the while I'm thinking I'm 3.5 hours late because of the time change, I end up being 3 hours early. So I call ROC. ROC says, oh, let me call Amazon. Let me call the site and see if they have some pallets ready for you right now so you can go ahead, pack up and, get up out of here. So they click over. They come back about 5 minutes later. Oh, the facility doesn't have anything ready for you. You're going to have to go ahead and wait. 3 hours for their mistake. When I could have been laying in my bed or chilling at the house. Okay. So then, that's what I did. I waited. So we get there. So we're waiting outside. We pull into the facility at 1 a.m. the next day. We get in there. They give us 12 pallets. Now, mind you, this is like my second or third time being at this Amazon facility, at this specific one. And they had 12 pallets for me, but I had to search for them. Now, normally, for those who have done Amazon Relay, y'all kind of know how it is. It's kind of lined up in a row. It may not be right there where your truck is docked at, but it's lined up in a row. You just kind of get them, put them in the order that you're going to drop them off in and, strap them down and go. No, that's not how this was. I had to find they were in different rows. They were one over here, one over here, one over there, one back there, one over there. And so I go to them, I say, hey, so, where's my pallets? They said, oh, they're scattered. So they did it on purpose. They scattered them on purpose. If they knew they were scattered, they knew it was on purpose. It was on purpose. So I was like, wow, okay. So I had to find all 12 of my pallets scattered by themselves everywhere. So I found the pallets, put them on, strapped them down, took off. I took off by maybe 1:25 or something like that. So this is only one drop. All 12 of these pallets going to one drop in one place, one post office. So I see on the schedule that it's not scheduled to be dropped off until 6:42 in the morning. Mind you, this is, I'm leaving the facility at 1:25 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning. And the facility is probably 70 miles away from the post office. It's not going to take me 6 hours to go 70 miles unless I roll my bike. And even then, I probably would get there before. I don't know, it's just crazy. So, so I get to the facility thinking, you know what? Maybe they'll be there early and I could just drop off early and go home. Well, I told you it's now 6 o'clock. So I dropped off a little early, but not a whole lot early. I had to wait. So I got to the facility. I waited. I called ROC. I asked them, could they call the post office to see if someone was in there, because I saw lights on. If someone was in there to open the gate so I could just drop off the pallets and go. They're like, oh, no, you're scheduled for this. They didn't want to call. They know you're scheduled for this. They're not going to be there until this time. So I decided to, kind of go to sleep. Me and my sons decided to go to sleep watching a movie on my phone. So we watching a movie where I thought I was the only one, I guess, that went to sleep, because my middle son, he was watching the movie. And so we ended up, my middle son ended up telling me, Dad, the gate's open, somebody's opening the gate. Hurry up, get up. So, I quickly turned the truck on, pulled in there, and I was able to drop off maybe an hour or two early, but I'd already been sitting there at that point for like 3 hours. Maybe, yeah. Maybe 2 hours. I dropped off like maybe an hour early, and then, yeah, dropped off all the pallets and everything else. The rest of the night went pretty smooth. And now I'm back here and I'm at the fuel station, about to fill up this expensive California fuel. I think it's $6.79. $6.79. So you make money to spend money, right? And you see the sun is coming over, hitting me directly in my face, being kissed. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all that, before I went to go hang it up, because I'm about to go hang it up for a couple hours, and then we about to go celebrate Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to everyone. This is a celebration for the ancestors, giving thanks for the sacrifices and accomplishments that the ancestors have did for us. So happy Juneteenth to everyone. So yeah, here we go. I don't know what I'm gonna post this video, guys, because I'm backlogged. I'm still trying to figure out my intro. I don't want to post any more videos without an intro. That's just how I feel about that. So this video is about 9 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off because I don't like making really long videos. I just had to explain that to y'all because that was crazy. So Amazon love-hate relationship for sure. All right. So James backwards. Sorry, y'all. James backwards, and I'm out.